There's a version of you that shows up every day, polished, capable, sometimes kind, sometimes distant, but always protected. You've learned how to smile while hiding the tremble in your voice, how to nod when you disagree, how to walk away first, just in case they were planning to. This isn't a flaw, it's armor. Beautiful, necessary, earned armor. But here's what no one tells you. You weren't born with it. You built it, one small wound at a time. Maybe you had to be the responsible one, the peacemaker, the quiet one, the strong one. Maybe love was conditional, given when you pleased, withheld when you didn't. Maybe your needs were too much for the people around you, so you learned to silence them. You see, Jung didn't believe we are born broken. He believed we are born whole. But life demands masks, and to survive, we wear them. The danger is forgetting that the mask isn't you. You learned to protect your softness. You learned to hide your longing. You learned to detach before you could be hurt. And it worked. Until one day, it didn't. Because eventually, the armor you wear to keep pain out also keeps love from getting in. You find yourself craving closeness, but panicking when it arrives. You want to be seen, but only in the way you've curated. You feel safe, but not alive. Jung called this the persona, the face we wear in the world, useful, but hollow, if we mistake it for our soul. The truth is, you're not broken. You are adapted. You are brilliant at surviving. But surviving is not the same as living. Healing doesn't mean tearing the armor off. It means gently asking, what was I trying to protect? Who did I have to become to be loved? Do I still need to be that person? And when you ask with curiosity, not judgment, you'll find that beneath the mask is a softness you feared was weakness, but is actually your greatest strength. There is no shame in who you had to be, only wisdom in knowing that you don't have to stay there forever. You are not your defense mechanisms. You are not your silence. You are not your coldness. You are not broken. You were just brilliantly built to survive a world that didn't know how to hold you. But now, you get to decide who you become. You were just brilliantly built to survive a world that didn't know how to hold you. But now, you get to decide who you become. And that is terrifying. Because healing isn't just relief. It's grief. Grieving who you had to be. Grieving the love you didn't receive. Grieving the years spent behind the mask. But grief is a doorway, not a prison. There's a moment, quiet and barely noticeable, when you stop fighting yourself, when your inner voice, once harsh and impatient, softens. When you stop asking, what's wrong with me, and start asking, what happened to me? That moment matters, because it's when your healing stops being about fixing and starts being about remembering. Remembering your joy before it was interrupted. Remembering your sensitivity before it was shamed. Remembering your truth before it was negotiated for acceptance. And in that remembering, you begin to meet parts of yourself you thought were gone. The part that laughed too loudly. The part that cried when something beautiful happened. The part that believed people were good. The part that trusted. They're still there, not erased, just exiled, waiting for you to call them back home. This is not a return to innocence. It's a return to wholeness. Carl Jung believed that real transformation comes not from suppressing the shadow or polishing the persona, but from integrating all the forgotten, hidden, rejected parts into a self that no longer needs to pretend. You don't become your highest self by transcending your past. You become it by embracing it. honoring every version of you that got you here. So let this be your quiet permission. You don't have to stay armored. You don't have to keep pretending. You don't have to fix every broken piece before you begin. You are allowed to be soft, to be unsure, to open slowly, like a flower in shade reaching toward the first light it's ever trusted. You are allowed to live without the mask, to stop performing wholeness and start living in truth. Because the truth is, you were never broken. You were just brilliantly, beautifully built to survive. But now, you are safe enough to begin living.
If this made you pause, if you're drawn to deeper truths and quiet strength, then you're in the right place. Like, subscribe, and keep exploring with us. See you in the next one.